Blind Date, Show 12, that's number 91379, Part 1, Take 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Thank you. Hello, and welcome to another Blind Date. You know, I suppose the first blind date was Adam and Eve. Mind you, Adam never had much choice, did he? It was either her or the serpent. But we have a bigger choice than that. So let's go over and meet our first three lads. Hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Jim and I'm from Ipswich.
Not too far away.
No.
Not too far away. Have you got a job, love?
I have, yes.
What do you do?
Well, I'm a lumberjack.
You little liar.
I'm a lumberjack.
A lumberjack?
I want to be an actor. I want to go to drama school, but I am a lumberjack at the moment.
Well, that's very good, you know, if you want to be an actor. You know, because Marlon Brando started out that way, pretending to be a tree. So passing swiftly on to you, number two. I mean, what's your name and where do you come from?
My name's Marino and I'm from Birmingham.
Marino? Yes, you corrected me there, because I did say Marina, didn't I? Because I've never heard of a name.
Marino?
No, not Marino. Sounds a bit foreign.
Well, my father's Italian.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, I love spaghetti.
It's not that bad.
Can you cook, Marino?
No, I can't, but my father can.
Oh, I bet he
And he told me when I come on the show to invite you back for a meal.
What, you or your dad?
No, to invite you back to come and have a meal with my father.
Oh, really? That's when you realise you're getting old, don't you?
Well, I was just about to say in the 1920s he was playing all your records. Well, so
Oh, dear God, I hope you're not picked tonight. Now, mid-year lookalike, number 3 at the end there. What a look you've got, like a pop star, yes.
Great, isn't it?
What's your name? Where do you come from?
My name's Kieran.
What?
Kieran.
Oh, Kieran.
Kieran? No, Kieran.
They're giving me elocution lessons already. Kieran.
Fair enough, silly. Kieran.
Right, Kieran.
I come from a little picturesque place called York.
Oh, York?
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. Beautiful city. And have you got a job, Kieran?
I'm a hairdresser, Cilla.
Oh, are you? Yes. Oh, you could have made an effort for tonight, Yes, I might have known. What an attractive lot. They're lovely, aren't they, girls? Don't take a vote on it. Whatever happens, I think you're going to have a lot of fun on tonight's show and
a lot of laurel hats.
What? I can't help the way I speak, no more than the way you look. I mean, I can't help... Whatever happens, may the best man win. All right. Enjoy. He's gone. Look at the face. He's gone off me now. You cut to the quick. Enjoy it, lads. Have a lot of fun. See you all later. All right. See you later. Well, they all seem like nice boys, don't they? Well, 2 does. Yeah, they all seem like nice boys. And have we got a nice girl to pick one of them? And, of course, her name is Anna. And she's all the way from Glasgow. Bonnie, Scotland up there. Come in, Anna. you got your job cut out for you tonight, Anna? You've got 3 lovely lads beyond those screens there, and tell us what you know when you're not working, what do you do for a hobby?
Eat. Yeah, I eat and diet most of the time. If I'm not eating, I diet, and if I'm not diet...
If you were looking for an ideal mate, what the kind of bloke would you be going for?
Somebody that likes cuddly girls. I'm not exactly slim, so it would have to be somebody that's...
Well, you're not exactly fat either, sweetheart. You know, you've got a
Thank
super
you.
figure, and don't be selling yourself down, because I think she's very attractive, isn't she, ladies and gentlemen? You're very cuddly, but you're very slim too. And I'm sure you've got some smashing questions to ask those lads over there, so fire away in your own time.
Yep, I think I'll start off with number 1. What is the one thing you would most like to change about yourself?
The one thing I'd most like to change? My wallet, probably. My wallet's very big and very heavy. And when I put it in my pocket, it ruins the elegance of my clothes.
Number 2, what about you?
I think if I was going to change anything, I think I'd change my legs, because I've got very sexy legs, and the last time I wore a pair of shorts, I got arrested by a policeman.
Was it a man or a woman?
No, it was a couple of women.
I know you can't see his legs, but I'm sure the audience would love to see his legs, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That was number 2.
Number 3, I think.
I would change my look. I've had rotten look all my life. Rotten.
Oh, yes, we all thought you were talking about your gob.
Going on the...
His look.
Going on the appearance of the other 2 tonight, I think my look could be in, though.
Yes, watch out for that one, you know. Listen very carefully.
I am, yeah. My second question tonight, I think I'll start off with number 3 this time. What dress style most turns you off in a woman?
Turns me off?
Turns you off, yeah.
It would be somebody that's too overdressed, I think. Too overdressed, yeah. But the one good thing about an overdressed woman is there's always something to take off, isn't there?
Number 1?
Yeah, I think I'll tell you what turns me on.
Well, come on, tell us what turns you on in a woman, in a style of dress, number 1.
Uniforms, I think. Police uniforms. Traffic wardens.
What turns you off? That was the real question. Come on, what turns you off?
What turns me off? Well, there's an old saying about women that they're more interested in their dress. They've got more dress sense than they have common sense. To believe it. But no, I like down-to-earth girls who don't wear too much makeup and too many clothes.
So...
number 2?
It's quite an easy one to answer, actually, because I don't like skirts, I don't like trousers, I don't like blouses.
Is there anything left?
Yes.
Do you like the natural look?
Yes, I love the natural look.
This is the 3rd and final question. Oh, my goodness me, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yep, number 2. Suppose we were on our date together and we ran into one of your ex-girlfriends. What would you do?
I think I'd leave you there. I think I'd leave you both together, and I think I'd probably go home to the wife.
Number 3?
I'd have no problem whatsoever, because most of the girls I've been out with have been so short-sighted. I don't know why. They probably wouldn't recognise me anyway.
He's underselling himself, that number 3. You definitely remember him if you went out with him.
Yeah. Number 1.
Well, there really is no chance that I'd bump into any of my ex-girlfriends because they're all in Hollywood doing really well for themselves.
That is the class of lady he goes out with. Have you made up your mind?
I think so, yes.
Yes, but don't tell us yet because Graham is going to give us all a quick reminder. Have a listen to this.
Well, now, will you pick number 1, who's turned on by uniforms? But mind you don't fall over his wallet. Or would you prefer number 2, whose legs are so sexy they stop the traffic? Or perhaps even number 3, who prefers short-sighted girls because they won't know what he's up to? The decision is yours.
I think I'll pick number 2.
Well, let's see the 2 that you turned down. First of all, you turned down number 3, and that was Kieran from York. Look at this man. You also turned down number 1, and that was Jim, and he was from Ipswich. Oh, Jim. Certainly not taller than you, am I?
No, not many people are.
See you later. Oh, but the man of your choice, the man of your dreams, is waiting beyond those screens with bated breath. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
All right, you chose number 2, and that was Marino, and he's from Birmingham. There you are. Well, what about Marino?
I thought it would be dark, actually, but that's just me.
And what do you think of your lady?
Oh, she's lovely.
Yes, you're looking
I've
forward
got to say that, though, haven't I?
Yes, well, we'll find out next week what you think about this lovely lady here. And certainly, you know, you'll certainly tell the truth about him, I'm sure. Come on, sweetheart.
Oh, right, okay, I'll try this one.
Let's see what you've got.
Frightened to look.
Don't be frightened.
Ah! Well, I love this one. Windsurfing in a Manchester.
Oh!
Well, the bad news is you can't go windsurfing on the Manchester Ship Canal.
That's not bad news.
No, but the good news is you can go windsurfing down in Dorset, though.
Last time I went windsurfing, I lost my false teeth, so this time I might be able to get them back.
Oh, gosh. Please come back next week if you haven't drowned or anything to tell us all about it. Will you do that?
Certainly, yeah.
Oh,
I'll bring
God
his
bless.
false teeth as well.
You'll bring the false teeth. Is that a promise?
Yeah.
Good on you. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna and Marino. See you next week. Last week we sent Amanda and Paul off in a helicopter to spend a day at the races. So let's see how they got on. Amanda and Paul a day at the races. I mean, I know you didn't lose your shirts, but did you lose your cool?
No.
No? Let's see.
Well, my first impression when I first met, I thought she was. I thought we got a right stuck-up bitch here. I thought.
When he actually did come out of the hotel, I didn't recognise him until he was halfway up towards the car anyway, because he was all dressed in his suit and looking rather posh.
Got in the car, gave a little peck on the cheek. Just thought, started off right. She was either going to hit me at that stage or he was going to work the opposite, you know, so it worked the opposite.
He was very polite and said good morning and everything, and paid me a compliment, which I took quite well, but later on he proved to be the sort of wind-up type of person, so I sort of ignored that compliment sort of early on in the day.
we were showing through to the jockey's changing room. I think she was a little bit apprehensive about going in there. I felt very, very comfortable because the first time in 2 days I'd met someone smaller than me. So I was sort of, all I wanted to do was sort of keep patting the guys on the head, you know.
I was promptly plonked onto the weighing machine seat, complete with about 3 sets of binoculars and handbag, etc.
I think it was the first time that the jockey club ever known the scales got up to 14 stone. And everybody about us was sort of killing themselves laughing, but apart from little Amanda.
While we were having our meal, the waitress did come over to us and give us a little tip about the next race on which horse to back.
I suppose we'd been a little bit of a smoother here. I said, well, we'll back Dallas Darling because she looked just like something out of the programme.
Paul said I looked like something out of Dallas, and I said, yeah, JR.
Top of all, will he come in first, didn't it? And she was screaming in the stand, she was screaming that the horse had actually come in. And I enjoyed that as well because she gave me a big smacker on the cheek, which was quite nice.
I wouldn't say I really fancy him. I really fancy his personality and his good sense of fun because I think that's great.
I'm more attracted to, how can I say this without just making it sound bad, a more natural sort of girl.
Oh yeah, he said to me that I had nice eyes. But I was trying to think when that was how many he'd had to drink by the time he'd said that.
I did try and give her a compliment, like, you know, about her eyes, which I just couldn't look into. Incredible, they were. She just went in one ear and out the other.
I think Paul probably thinks that I'm a bit of a nutcase who doesn't stop talking, except to drink and eat.
But probably at the end of the day, she weighed about another 2 stone more than she did at the end. He was thinking about it. It was incredible how the helicopter got off the ground.
Well, that was a bit iffy from both of you, wasn't it? I mean...
It wasn't that bad. She was expecting a lot worse tonight, I think.
Who was expecting a lot worse?
This little lady.
Why were you expecting a lot worse?
I don't know. I think it was just the unknown, but they proved me wrong. He didn't say anything really nice.
How did you feel about him saying that, you know, when you got on the scales and or the helicopter couldn't get off the ground or...
Well, I thought it was a bit chicken there because he refused to go on the scales himself. So, I mean, you know, he must have had something to hide, the fact that he wouldn't get on the scales either.
But you are very slim, aren't you?
No. Just well in the field.
But what about him? Have you seen him properly?
No.
You know, in the jockeys, you never went.
No, he never got
I think this must be a family show, this.
I know. Why didn't you get weighed in the jockey's enclosure?
Well, I've been on a diet, so the previous 2 weeks, and I thought... Little did she know, but I was pressing my foot on the back of the scales, you see, so I didn't want to do the same, you see.
That's why I went up to 14 stone. But you did have a little flutter, and you did win. And you backed the winner, Walter Matthau.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, who gave you that tip, then?
A waitress, Barbara.
Barbara.
Isn't that lovely? You know, you're sort of, as I said earlier on, you were a bit iffy, and I think you fancied her more than she fancied you.
Could you tell her that again? She won't believe it this time.
But I'm asking you, did you fancy her?
Yeah, she's a great girl. Absolutely amazing. Still can't get over how much she had to drink and eat, though.
Well, how much did she actually eat and drink?
She ate me under the table, drunk me under the table a lot. But
Is that why you fancy her?
no, she cost me too much money.
But have you been out to dinner since?
We had dinner that evening, didn't we?
We snuck a little one in, yeah.
Did you really? And are you going to have dinner again, or...?
We'll probably have dinner again, yeah.
Yeah, probably fish and chips.
2 ton of it. Trouble is the champagne she drinks afterwards, it bothers me.
You drink champagne?
Yeah, I think I've got quite addicted to it now. Well, I didn't before, but I do now.
So she wouldn't be a cheap date. You do fancy her, but she wouldn't be a cheap date.
She's a good kid, yeah.
Yes, she's a good kid. So laid back.
She's nice.
And she's also very lucky because she won you £70, is that right?
Well, we split it and that went back on the champagne and the food, you see.
All that food that you shoveled down. Well, you look well on it, you do.
Thank you.
And thank you both for coming on Blind Date. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda and Paul. Is she really like that?
Is the camera still on that?
Oh, look at this.
Still. No, another boy's in it. Nice little one for you,
A little prezi here. I wasn't expecting this. And you kept it close to your little heart.
I certainly did.
That's why it's droopy.
Droopy or not, I think it's lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Isn't that
You deserve
nice?
that, girl.
Thank you. Well, we'll take a break now, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes to find out if Sarah and Graham enjoyed themselves in Madrid and to meet the lad who has the pick of one of these three lovely ladies. So see you later. Back to Blind Date. Now, here's something for all you lads to think about. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and extremely boring. Let's see if our three girls agree. Hello, number one. Will you tell everybody your name and where you come from, please?
My name's Mary and I'm from Bristol.
Ah. Lovely places tonight. What do you do in Bristol, then?
I own 2 hairdressing salons in the centre of the city.
You actually own 2 hairdressers?
Yes.
Oh,
So I'd just like to say hi to all my girls.
Hi, girls. Don't tell him beyond those screens.
No.
What about you, number 2? What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Grace and I come from Leeds.
Lovely. You've got to agree her hair is absolutely smashing.
It's very nice.
You're not a hairdresser, are you?
No, I'm not.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an assistant manager of a nightclub, wine bar and restaurant in the city of Leeds.
Oh, smashing. Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, it's very good. It's very sociable. We meet a lot of stars.
A lot of hours, though.
A lot of hours.
Yes, but you look well on it. What about you, number 3? What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Sally Ann from Cheltenham.
Hi, Sally. You know, Sally, I often ask this. What do you look for in your ideal man?
A sense of humour.
Oh, good, you've got to have that. Well, I hope you've got a sense of humour for tonight's show, and one of you are going to be picked to go on this date, and whoever it is, may the best girl win. See you all later, all right?
Thank you.
The girls, so let's meet the man who has to choose one of them, and what a choice he's got, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Philip, and he's from D-side. Come in, Philip. That's a lovely shirt there, Philip.
It's going back in the morning. You think I'm kidding, don't you?
I do.
I'm not.
Have you borrowed it for the show?
Yes, I have, actually. Yeah.
Well, it's been well worth it. What is your job, actually, Philip?
I've got a car hire business.
And obviously it's very successful.
I'm trying to make it that way.
I noticed you've been looking at your card there. They're your 3 questions, yes?
Ridiculous, aren't they? Ridiculous.
Well, I can't see that. I can't see that far, but obviously you can. If you're ready to fire away with your questions, we're certainly all... But we're ready here to listen to them.
OK. First one. If I have a fault, it's that I'm too generous. The lads in the pub will love that one, I tell you. White bear. Half a loaf and a bag of crisps. Lasts me all week, that does.
Never mind the white bear. What's your question?
If I have a fault, it's that I'm too generous. How would you stop me spending all my money on you girls?
Well, you can't ask all 3. Which one?
Number 1.
Well, I'd just get you to give it all to me, and then I could spend it on you and really spoil you.
My legs have gone here, Scylla.
Quite a sexy voice, eh?
Number 2.
Well, I'm not really into material possessions, but I'd probably like to possess you.
What about that voice?
Yeah, I think we'll leave it at 2, eh? You know what I mean? Number 3.
I think we've got a problem here because I couldn't think why you wouldn't want to spend your money on me unless you're already spending it on one of the 2 girls I'm sitting with now.
Right, next question. If you suddenly acquired the power of hypnotism, who would you hypnotise and what would you get them to do? Number 3.
I think I'd hypnotise my boss so he could give me this ginormous pay rise, and then I could spoil you rotten if I really thought you were worth it.
It's always the bosses that get the stick, isn't it? Number 2.
Well, I think the obvious answer would be to hypnotise you, because that way I'd ensure that you picked me for your blind date.
Oh. Clever one there. Number 1.
Well, when you see me, you know, you'll just be overcome by my charm and magnetism anyway, so I wouldn't need any of that hypnotism or any stuff, really.
Your legs are really going
they've gone all together. Last year, I had the fortune to go to Brazil for the carnival. The old carnival. That was a samba. That was my impression of the samba then. Never got it right after all.
We went to Brazil last year, my goodness me. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it was great. If you were a carnival queen, what theme and type of costume would you choose? Number 1 again.
Well, actually, I was in Brazil recently and I was at the carnival and I went dressed as Carmen Miranda. Did you recognise me? I was really dressed, looked very fruity.
Number 2.
I couldn't go as Carmen Miranda like number 1, but I think...
Hundreds of them there, I don't know why not.
I think I'd go as Miss Coffee Bean 1986, because...
clue there somewhere.
Well, there is a little clue there, but maybe she can't take a lot of fruit on her head. That was number 2.
Number 3.
I think I'd like to get really down to earth, and I think my theme would be waste disposal. And my costume would be 2 large coconuts and a grass skirt.
That was your 3rd and final question. Oh, Philip, decisions. Have a listen to Graham.
Now, will your choice be number 1, who does a very fruity rumba? Or will you go for number 2, who'd love to hypnotise you over a few gallons of coffee? Or perhaps it would be number 3, who's got a lovely bunch of coconuts. The decision is yours.
Number 1.
You are going... I mean, you had no hesitation about
Number 1.
that. He's going to go for number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Was it, Philip, that first reply? Because you did say she sounded very sexy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, well, all right, you've chosen number 1. First of all, you turned down number 2, and that was the lovely Grace, and she's from Yorkshire. Come in, Grace. down, Philip.
Oh, she could get a bag of fruit on her head there, no problem.
It's too late now because you've made your choice. You also turned down number 3, and that was Sally from Cheltenham. Come in, Sally. What have you done, Sally? See you later. Oh, but stand by, Philip. It's your choice, and you certainly chose, I think, the right girl, too. Her name was Mary. She was number 1, and she's from Bristol. And here she is. Come in, Mary. Actually, I mean, it was a hard choice, wasn't it, Philip? I mean, the girls tonight. But, I mean, you know what sold him? It was your sexy voice.
You can answer the phone for me anytime.
How do you feel now that you've seen her?
Oh, great. Great.
Oh, good.
Back legs have settled down now. I'm all right now.
What do you think about him?
Very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice.
Do you think you'll enjoy your date?
Most certainly, yes.
Oh, well, let's not waste any time. Let's find out where you're going on your date. Now, who's going to choose?
We will do now the Manchester Ship Canal one.
Oh, I think they'll enjoy Dorset.
I'll let the lady go.
The lady's going to pick. Come on, Mary.
Ooh,
That's the
shaking
one.
it.
You sure that's the one? You can put it back, you know.
Yes. A champagne dinner for 2.
Where? But this is not just an ordinary champagne dinner for 2. It's not just going out, which I would love anyway, going out in the West End having a champagne dinner for 2. You're actually going to the capital of the champagne. Oh, Epernay in France.
Oh,
yes.
lovely. Oh, it's great.
Oh,
I mean, she's...
I'll have to practice now.
I mean, are you delighted about that?
Fantastic.
What about you? Do you drink champagne?
I'll take a few cans of beer with me, just in case, you know.
Will you bring us back a crate?
Certainly will, yes.
There won't be much in it, but we'll bring you back a crate.
Will you tell us all about it?
Yeah,
yes.
great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Philip and Mary. See you after France.
Great. OK.
Last week, Graham and Sarah flew to Madrid. Let's see if everything was mucho bueno. That's Spanish. The body beautiful there, didn't we, Sarah?
Yes, well, I did use it to my advantage.
Let's see.
When the limousine came, I was a bit apprehensive. I wasn't quite sure what the day would be like.
So I just jumped in and said, "Hi, I'm here, what we're going to do, and we'll enjoy ourselves today." And he did say it relaxed him because he didn't know what to expect from me. And, I mean, I could have sat there all quiet and been a moody little bum, but I didn't.
We got to Madrid, and the guide was supposed to be there, and just like Spain, very typical, mañana, everything's tomorrow. He wasn't there, they was expecting us the next day.
He's quite good at speaking Spanish. He was, all the while he was in the restaurant, he kept ordering everything in Spanish. It was quite good. I was quite impressed. Realised I couldn't speak a word.
She'd already got the menus in English, and I was hoping that it would be in Spanish so I could show off a bit of my Spanish. So what I did, I just translated them from English back into Spanish and had a go at translating, posing as usual.
He didn't actually drink a lot, but he liked his brandies, and he liked to finish everything off with a brandy. For instance, at the airport, on the airplane, at the restaurant after the meal, and back on the airplane, he had another one to round that off.
She liked shopping, I must admit, she liked shopping. She was in and out the shops, looking at this, looking at that. I want one of these, I want one of them.
I love spending money, particularly when it's not mine and when it's all his. I just love that bit.
There was a big boating lake, so we decided to get a rowing boat out. So we were whizzing round. I think I've done quite well, actually, if I say so myself. I haven't rowed for years, I've got the blisters to prove it.
I don't mind little tattoos, as long as there are not millions of them. I know he definitely had at least 2, but I'm not quite sure whether he had any more. I think he's got a couple more on the top of his arms. I don't mind tattoos, but I don't like really big ones.
what we really had in common was the fact that she's a very fit lady, and I work out regular as well.
I noticed in the park when he took his shirt off, he'd got a little bit of tummy here, so I let him do all the rowing. I just sat back and enjoyed it.
The day was coming to an end too soon for her, because we both said that we would have liked to have stayed longer.
And he did that to say to me he would take me back for a week to show me the rest of the sights. And then he said, well, is my mum and dad strict? And I said, yes. And he said, oh, separate bedrooms, everything like that, and no strings attached.
I don't really know if she's my normal type of girl. I don't really know what my normal type of girl is, because there's, been so many.
He was embarrassed to tell me how old he was. He did eventually get round to it, which was 28, I think. But he did admit to it, so...
She seems very mature for her age. She's definitely older than a 21-year-old. Sorry, I've given your age away.
He was very nice. He got a nice personality, and he was very confident of himself. I think a little bit was show, but he was quite confident.
Well, Sarah, that wasn't too bad, was it?
No, I was a bit apprehensive, actually. I wasn't sure what he was going to say, because he wouldn't tell me at all.
Well, that's naughty. I'm very pleased you didn't. And I believe you can speak Spanish, obviously, because you were dying for the menu to come all in Spanish.
Well, actually, it's a cross between Italian and Spanish. I cheat.
Oh, you do that as well?
The more brandy I have, the better it gets.
You did mention at the least every moment that you could get a brandy, you had one. Is that your favourite tipple, is it?
Yep, definitely.
And you said you weren't quite sure how old he was, so come on, Graham. We're all dying to know. Cards down. Are you really 28?
21 and a bit. A big bit. 28.
If you were to say something nice to this young lady here, could you say it in Spanish, and what would you say?
Oh, tú eres mi guapa. It means pretty. You're very pretty.
Thank you very much.
We thought we'd have a little present. Let's see what you can make of them.
Oh, yes. They're pretty. Cheap, but pretty. I must ask you, though, Graham, you did say, I noticed on the film that you did say that you'd like to take her back to Madrid and show the sights. I mean, have you made any arrangements yet?
Not yet, but it could be a possibility.
And what sort of sights are you going to show when you get there?
Mummy and Daddy says first.
Well, I hope you have a lot of fun and a lot of fun. And enjoy yourself in Madrid. You know, he's made a promise.
I know, I should make him keep to it.
Yes, and I hope your mum and dad agrees too. Have a nice trip. What do they say for, Tara in Spanish?
Adios.
Oh, adios! Amigos. Well, amigos to you, I don't know about you. Thank you both for joining us on Blind Date. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Graham and Sarah. Thank you both. Okay. Would you believe it? It's time to say goodbye again. Oh. Yes, but we'll be back next week to see how Anna and Steve and Philip and Mary enjoyed themselves. And of course, we'll have some more blind dates. So until then, ta-ra! Ta-ra!